Hey guys, so today we're diving into a topic that a lot of people get wrong. This whole idea that financial success is all about luck. Hey, spoiler alert, it's not. You don't need to win the lottery or have some magic break to get ahead financially. So if it's not luck, then what is it that determines financial success? And I'm going to be revealing that in today's episode. Hey guys, welcome to today's show. I am Brad Nelson, founder of Debt Free Dad. I paid off about $45,000 in debt, have been debt free now for more than 11 years. I've also been fortunate to help thousands of other people save and pay off tens of millions of dollars with the work that we do here at Debt Free Dad. Now, after listening to this episode, if you want to take your finances a step further, you'd like to get better results, you'd like to see results in as little as 30 to 60 days, like you're ready to make some changes, I'll be sharing some details about how you can get started with that later on in today's episode. So guys, the topic of today's episode happened last week. Went out to breakfast, waitress sat us down, and of course, as you guys know, I wear my debt-free dad hat pretty much everywhere. And as I'm sitting down, the waitress notices it and says, "Hey, debt-free dad, good for you." Oh, she says, "I wish I was debt-free. You are so lucky. You must just be, showing off that you're debt-free. But I'm not that lucky," she says. And I got to tell you guys, now I've been debt-free now for over 11 years. And I've heard this over and over again. When someone sees my hat, hears that I'm debt-free, that's one of the more common reactions that I get is that you're lucky. And now, admittedly, years ago, I used to fight that comment. I used to say, no, luck has nothing to do with it. I worked hard for this and so on and so forth. But over the years, I have just decided to bite my tongue and just move on with my day. But today, you guys are going to hear the ranting and raving because I'm here to tell you, luck has nothing to do with getting out of debt. So let's break down this misconception of luck in personal finances. You see, it's easy to look at someone who's financially successful and assume that they were just lucky to have the right job, get an inheritance, or make a great investment. But what we often don't see is the years of budgeting, saving, sacrificing that went into their financial decisions. You see, many financially successful people started with average incomes, and their wealth is the result of careful planning, not luck. Now, people often mistake someone's financial success for a stroke of luck, but what we're actually really seeing is years of discipline. For example, someone who consistently invests small amounts over time may seem lucky when their portfolio grows, but it's not luck. It's just the power of compound interest and patience and the fact that they actually put that money aside every single month consistently. Now, financial success is also about planning and preparation. There's this saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. And this couldn't be more true when it comes to your personal finances. I mean, financial success isn't about waiting for a lucky break. It's about planning for your goals and preparing for the future that's inevitably coming. So take saving for retirement as an example. If you start early and consistently contribute to a retirement account, you'll see your money grow over time. Now, someone might look at a person retiring comfortably and say, wow, they're lucky. But in reality, that person probably spent decades budgeting, investing, and making conscious financial decisions to secure their financial future. They weren't waiting on luck. They were building wealth intentionally. Now, the same goes for financial setbacks. Those who are financially prepared, and by the way, guys, if you've listened to this podcast, you know I have suffered my fair share of financial setbacks, but we've prepared. We've had an emergency fund to fall back on. We have all of those things in place when life throws unexpected expenses our way. We didn't rely on luck, nor do anyone else who is successful. We relied on preparation. Next is all about consistency and discipline. The core of financial success is all about consistency. You guys hear us talk about that all the time here at Debt Free Dad. This is where many people struggle. It's easy to look at someone who's accumulated wealth or become debt free and assume it came easily. But the truth is that wealth building, getting out of debt is often the result of small, disciplined actions over time. It's about living within your means and avoiding unnecessary debt and investing wisely. Now let's talk about budgeting. Budgeting isn't glamorous. It's not sexy. It ain't fun, but it's the backbone of a financial success plan. Those who stick to a budget aren't relying on luck to get them through the month. They're making conscious decisions about how to spend and save their money. Every dollar has a purpose, you guys. They may not seem lucky when they're driving, that modest car when I was driving my 1996 Toyota Corolla to get out of debt, or skipping that luxury vacation, or eating at home rather than going out. But years later, their financial discipline has paid off. They're the ones who have the freedom to retire early, but their dream home or enjoy financial independence. And what about debt? Avoiding or managing debt doesn't happen by accident, you guys. It takes discipline to pay down credit cards or student loans while still saving for the future. Financially successful people don't rely on luck to get out of debt. They make a plan, they stick to it, and they chip away at it month after month, just like we talked to you guys about here on the Debt Free Dad podcast. Now, let's talk about your mindset and having control over your finances. Your mindset is critical when it comes to personal finances. Listen, if you believe that financial success is based on luck, you're essentially saying it's out of your control. But the truth is you have all of the control over your finances than you actually might think. You control your spending, your savings, your investment strategy, and your spending. You even control your earning potential and how much money you can make. You see, successful financial planners focus on what they can control. They don't leave their financial future up to chance or lucky stock picks. They focus on the fundamentals, spending less than they earn, investing for the long term, and protecting their assets with insurance or estate planning. They set clear goals and they work towards them step by step. And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. Now, on the other hand, if you're waiting for a lucky financial windfall, like an inheritance, a promotion, or heck, guys, winning the lottery, you're likely to end up disappointed. Sure, those things might happen to a very small percentage of people, but they're not a reliable path to financial security for the overall majority of all of us. The most reliable path is making intentional, smart decisions with your money every single day. Now, up next is overcoming financial setbacks. Let's talk about these setbacks because even the most prepared people face financial challenges. Like I said, you guys have heard my story. If financial success were purely about luck, setbacks like job loss, medical emergencies, market downturns would ruin everyone's chances. But financially successful people have systems in place to navigate these challenges. They have things like emergency funds, which we talk about all the time here on this show. They have things like insurance. They have diversified investments if they're investing. They know that setbacks are a part of the journey and they are going to show up on their doorstep. They just make a plan for them. If someone has a financial cushion and bounces back quickly from hardship, it's easy to say, well, they're just lucky. They had savings. But guys, that savings wasn't a result of luck. It was a result of careful planning, making sacrifices, and staying disciplined over time. So where does that leave us here in this episode? Financial success isn't about luck. It's about preparation, discipline, consistency, and smart decision-making. Now, if you want to build wealth, if you want to get out of debt, save more money, reduce financial stress, and achieve real financial security in your life, don't wait around for a lucky break or the skies to open up and turn blue and say, today is the day I'm going to start taking control of my finances. Do it right now. Set financial goals, create your budget, invest wisely, and protect what you've worked so hard to build. And by all means, make sure you're protecting that income because you work so hard for your money. Now, to anyone who thinks financial success is out of their reach because they weren't born into wealth or haven't had a lucky break, stop waiting for luck. Take action. Make a plan. Stay disciplined. And you guys will be amazed at what you're going to be able to achieve over time. All right, guys, I'm getting off my soapbox. It's not luck, but here's the thing, guys, you can take action. So if you are ready to take on your finances and your financial stress once and for all, if you want to pay off debt, save more money, take control, start seeing amazing results in as little as 30 to 60 days. All you have to do is head over to debtfreedad.com, click on the green button at the top of the page, and I'm going to show you personally how you can get started right now today. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for joining us.